I think we have very good draw today. This draw is open. You see like Confederation Cup and the Champions League. I think every team have a chance. Every team have a chance. Because football in Africa is going grow, and then we see what's happening as well. But if you want to see, like you're saying, like oh, obviously they're seeing like the best team. Sometimes they're seeing oh the team they're playing the high level they will be good throw, but it's not the truth because we're seeing what's happening in for World Cup. We see some team like Cape Verde, they're going through. That's mean like football in Africa and increase a lot. We don't have any small team anymore. And that group, what's happening? The best team they will win, and the one they want to win, they structure how they work, they prepare the game. The best one they can thinks that they can win just two tournament.
And there are no teams from the homeland. Are you maybe disappointed?
Yeah, of course. Everyone, I wish we can have a Cameroon team here, but we was very close. But we went out from we lost the game against not lost we drew home and then we drew again in Algeria nil nil. But we was very close. That's when we will learn for what's happening this year for next year to be part of this big tournament, one of the best tournament in Africa. I'm very sad because with Cameroon team we are not part of this, and hopefully next year we will learn for what's not happening it doesn't work very well this year to be part of next year.
National team, also in the playoffs.
Yeah, we're in the playoff. Cameroon always we're part of World Cup. We're part of we are one of the big team or continent here. But this year we are very close. We are like I said when we mentioned when we begin of the group. No, we know we will be there, but at the end of the day, we're not there at the moment. But I'm sure the guy will fight to come back in the place we are because we are not in the right place. But two games. We have two final. I think like in 20 days or not 12 days or something like that. I'm sure the guy they prepare themselves to be part of this big tournament because to be in the World Cup is one World Cup without Cameroon is not the same thing for our continent.
Look, a bit of a disappointment is the fact that the indomitable Lions find themselves in the playoffs. When you look at the star players, the quality that they have, many would have thought they get the outright spot to go to the World Cup.
I agree with you. Like you said, we have very good players. We have if we seen what we have in our continent, the player we playing, the player they play in the high level, it's not normal to be in this kind of situation. Like we have to learn as well to see what's going on, what didn't work very well, the way how we want to do it, and the way how we want to achieve something. I think we didn't put everything in the same place to be part of this, and then we have to learn for this one to show guys. Now we didn't do it very well. We have to go back to the track to make the people for our country to be very happy because we know Cameroonian team always to be part of the big tournament in the world, and we are not at the moment. I'm sure the guys they will know they will take like you're saying, guys, we have to go back to the track and put everything on their hands to be part of this big tournament. And we are not happy, but the guys know they didn't do it very well. I'm sure for the two games they will put everything to be part of this.
Is it performance, or you think there's other things
We
influencing
have
the
to put
level of
everything together, football. I was playing as well. I know how it's happened. Football is not only in the pitch, out of this pitch as well. It's very important. That's mean we have to see something it didn't go well, something is going well. We have to try to learn about what's happening, what didn't go well, and put everything together to be part on the same way. Because when we have like two different ways, it's not easy to be part of what we want to achieve. To achieve something, we have to be together. And I think is not happening, and this time I think maybe we was not together. What I'm saying, like we have to try to set everyone now. We have to look in the same direction to be part of what we have to achieve all together.
Is that maybe one of the challenges for the traditionally big nations in Africa, where in the past, Cameroon, you look at Nigeria as well right now in the same position, big stars in their team, but when you look at their media as well, they're always talking about playing collectively, playing as a team. Is that where maybe teams like Cape Verde, came up, and in Nigeria, Cameroon, and so on, they're still looking up to these big players to make it happen?
They are not lucky because when you're part of a country like Cameroon, like we have a big story, we have a great player, the big player playing, and they did very well. That's sometimes is very is very. It's not like it's not advantage for the young guys that's coming up because people just believe like on the past we have this team, we have this kind of player. When you come, it's not the same player now. We have to give them time as well to develop themselves, to be part of this, to make their own story. And sometimes in Africa we're not patient. You know, we're not patient because every time when you win, and then you not start winning, people saying, "Oh, why this one? Why?" This? No, we have to give them time. You know, because the glory was there. The glory have to come back. They have to learn. They have to have a mistake to see how things goes to come back on the track. You know, and I'm sure Cameroon will be come back on the track.
Alex, Hugo Bross was coach of Cameroon and he's done fairly well or quite well with Bafana Bafana. I don't know if you've seen the progress he's made with Bafana. What do you make of him as a coach and what he's done with South Africa?
I think we have to congratulate him because the way how he's doing good job as well in Cameroon. You know, and then he come here. You know, like the Bafana when I remember I have in my mind like they was not doing very good, and then Hugo Boss is we have to congratulate him because the way how he's starting doing the job here, he's doing very good job. You know when we look Bafana in the past, they have a very good player, very great player, very biggest story. When I was young, I was watching them playing like Benny McCarthy, John Mush, all those guys. You know, I was dreaming when I was seeing Bafana, and then they go down. Nobody see anything happen, you know. And now they come back. They come back now. We are happy because, like I'm saying, like Bafana, one of the big nation of our continent, and the way how they're doing very good now. I'm saying I'm happy for them. You know, I'm happy for because if it's our continent. You know, when you have the team of continent, they try to do good, and I'm so happy. I'm glad because you guys, you go to World Cup, and it will be a long time. You know what's happening, and now I'm sure everyone is now behind the national team, and we have to thank Hugo Bross for that what he did.
Okay.